Hello and welcome back. My name is Mac, and this is a Let's Play of John Tiller's campaign series, East Front. It's a random battle, October 1941. I gave some misinformation before. I said it was Fall Weiss. This operation was actually called Operation Typhoon. It was the Germans' last attempt to try to capture Moscow at the end of 41. They did a last assault with Army Group Center, started in October, and I think it lasted all the way to December. And they were just outside the gates of Moscow, and the Russians started their major counteroffensive, and the German attack was stopped in its tracks. That was also due to harsh weather conditions. So this is the beginning month of the operation, and we got a snowy map. So Axis player, right? We ended the last turn by hearing a bunch of units advancing towards the sector here. I know he's got units up here. I can see an armored car. I saw trucks. So he's got forces capturing this objective. All I have moving up here is an SS motorcycle platoon. I was going to use them for scouts, and I was hoping maybe even to capture it if he didn't have any forces here, but apparently he has. So I'm going to have to shift forces here if I'm going to capture that hill. Right, we have units part of the 3rd SS Panzer Corps. I have got some good rocket. The rocket artillery battalion is showed up in this sector of operations, which is quite lucky. It's got some good heavy artillery support here. Moved up my motorcycle unit, and he spotted a whole company of T-34s just moved into this village here to secure it. So we're in trouble here. Those are the best tanks the Russians can field at the moment. And as we all know, those T-34s, on paper, outclassed any German Panzer at the time. Their flaws was... The only thing I've got going for me here is that the crews are probably inexperienced. These tanks were also prone for mechanical failures and things like that. So it's going to be tough to take them out. I'm probably going to take a lot of casualties in the process, but we're going to do it. I did get a whole Panzer IV company here from the, what was it, 12th SS Panzer Battalion here. Got a company of Panzer IVs. These are actually infantry tanks, support infantry, but at close range they can be quite effective, even versus T-34s if I get lucky. I did put one spotter here. I have a light tank platoon part of this company here, Panzer 2Fs. These tanks are only armed with a 20mm gun and have very light armor, so they are also for scouting and to fight off light tanks, armored cars, or very good versus infantry. So got that as a spotter here. So I see here he didn't move these. They are now stationary here. So now I know he hasn't moved them. He has full action points here, and he can generally perform about 2 opportunity shots per tank. And that's dangerous, because if I want to move in here and try to circle him and attack him, he's going to get a lot of opportunity fire here. At close range, it's going to be devastating for my troops. I do have 2 complete rifle companies moving up here. SS as well, so I have very good infantry. So I'm probably going to wait with engaging these tanks before I have assembled a sizable force here that can sweep through this area here and capture these objectives. I have no idea what else he's got. He could have another company of T-34s if I'm unlucky. So we are in for a tough fight here, that's for sure. What else did I get? I got a couple of HQ units moving on the map now. So we'll see what happens here. Right. So what is it? Turn 7 here. Okay. So my artillery is actually positioned here. Let's see if I got any arrived units here. I do have a battalion headquarters here, motorized. Let's see. It's over here. So let's have a look who this headquarters will supply. So one of these rifle companies there. Okay. So start moving that general direction there. Right, what else did I get? Regimental headquarters. Okay, so these guys are part of what? Yeah, this motorcycle unit was from another organization, so I guess that regimental headquarters is actually just for that motorcycle unit. That motorcycle platoon is actually part of this headquarters setup, so I'm gonna move them up. Might as well. Let's see, that was all I had. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's scroll through the units here. So I do have this headquarters unit moving on the map. Let's see, who was he? He was actually part of this motorcycle here. So I'm going to move this maybe close here. I'm going to try to get that headquarters unit up to somewhere in this area. It'll be good supply for these frontline units there. Right, so here are my trucks. I did get these nice 150mm rockets here. Right, let's see. Let's have a look at these. Let's unload them from these trucks, actually. Boom, like that. You can actually unload and have one shot available. So that's good. Let's have a look at them. So these are pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, look at these. Nervelwerfer 41. Yeah, 150mm Nervelwerfer smoke projector rocket launcher. Was an artillery piece that fired rockets instead of the traditional artillery shells. With no recoil to absorb, the Nervelwerfer could be produced for 1/3 of the cost and 1/2 of the time that it took for a comparable artillery piece. So that's good. The Nervelwerfer 41 was a 6-barreled launcher that was mounted to a light two-wheeled trailer. Generally, all 6 rockets could be fired virtually simultaneously, thus creating quite an impact at the receiving end. Yeah, this is good stuff here. I'm going to be pounding that. I hope he's not going to move that. Let's have a look at the range here. So range is 28. That's good. It's got a hard attack value all across the board here, so that's good. Right, so let's get all these Nervelwerfer rocket launchers unloaded here. Like that. Yeah. Wow, good artillery support there. Now let's see here. Those T-34s. The plan is I'm going to plot all these rockets to pound this area here. It's going to be a lot of rockets in the air, and hopefully I'm going to hit some of these tanks, get them disrupted or even disabled, and weaken them so I can start softening them up. So let's see here. What can I do? I have this motorcycle unit here. I'm going to have to use these guys as recon. So what can he see here? Maybe they should start moving in a circular motion up towards this objective here. I have no idea where he's got some troops. So he can actually spot me here. That's very dangerous to move these guys through here. They're going to get shot by these tanks here. So let's see. I could move them in here. Or use them. I have a lot of infantry coming in. So I might as well maybe move them over here. And I won't move them there, because if I move there, all those tanks are going to fire. Okay, what else can they see? It seems like I can move my tanks up here without being spotted. So let's do that. Let's get those tanks in 1 hex forward here. So this village here, he can't see either. So let's move them up there. This is my command tank for this, so I'm going to be careful now. I don't want to lose these 2 command tanks here. Just moving him up 1 there. Right, so I'm leaving this here as a spotter there. Okay, what do we got? We got all these trucks here now. Well, this is actually a heavy weapons company here with very light anti-tank guns, AA guns, and machine gun there. So let's see, what could be a good way to move these guys? Could try to do a circle movement and go up this side of, with some units as well. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start moving these trucks down here. In this general direction here. Plan is to move this heavy weapons company up here maybe, and then use them as support to... I'm going to have to take 1 company down here as well, I think. So let's see. Let's start moving this company here. Yeah, they're going to be moving down. They were going to be tasked attacking from the south, I think. see what happens here. I wonder what else he's got on board here. If I'm lucky, I'm facing a guards division. It's gonna be tough. But I got SS, so got some good infantry here. Let's get all these trucks. This is gonna be tasked to moving with that tank company there. I need another turn to get my infantry up there. Let's get in the village here. So I do have a motorcycle unit here. Could use them to be part of those recon tanks in the north there. Alright, what else we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna let this guy stay here. I'm not gonna move that tank. So we've got a headquarters unit here. I'm gonna move them up. Right, we've got even more headquarters units here. They're all gonna have to move in this general direction. Yeah, they're gonna have to catch up with those advancing forces there. Right, these motorcycles, gotta be careful here. I've still got ways to go here, so I should be safe moving up here. Right, yeah, this unit here moved. So did that. Okay, right. Let's see here. As a pity I didn't have any airstrikes, I would have been plotting some Stukas or planes here. But let's have a look at the artillery here. So I can fire with these rockets here. So what you do is you press the artillery dialogue, and these are actually available now. See, these are in black. My mortars are still grayed out. It's just there in the trucks. So you can locate. You know exactly where it is. And this is how you plot. You see this reticle here? I can plot in any hex I want here, basically. Obviously, hexes that are in my field of vision, I have a very higher accuracy of hitting. But if I fire in hexes outside my field of vision, the artillery would be scattered. Right, so let's get some boom. Let's get all those rockets to fire into this hex here. And hopefully he stays there for another turn. He might move, then all those rockets will be wasted. We'll see what happens here. Let's end the turn. Right. As I expected, he moved. Oh well, I hope he moved something else in there. Ah well, he retreated with that T-34 company there. Okay, I was hoping he would stay there for another turn. He might be back though. He might move something else in there. We'll see. Right, reinforcements have arrived. 5 headquarters unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit is unavailable. Okay. Here comes my rockets. Oh. Alright, sadly, it was just destroying that village with nothing in it, unfortunately. So his tanks, they disappeared here. Okay, that means I can actually start moving up, probably. Right, do I have any arrived units here? I did. I got a Axis Battalion headquarters motorized. I got a unit down here. Let's have a look here. What does he belong to? Well, who does he supply? That's actually the headquarters from my tank company there. It's way over here. Pretty spread out here. I start moving it up. What else have I got here? Axis regimental headquarters. All the way, okay, here. Let's see. Who's he part of? He's part of those motorcycle units. Okay. So let's get him up here. Right, that was all my arrived units. Alright, let's have a look here. Let's scroll these units here. What do I got? Regimental HQ, yeah. So this actually, I don't have to move this. So should actually, I could move it up. Let's see here. What do I want this? Yeah, I could move him up. It's just close to this artillery setup over here. Right, this truck is just going to stay here, right? This motorcycle squad unit here. Let's start scouting these guys. Let's move them up here. Okay, no one fired here, so... trucks, that battalion headquarters is part of that. It's going to stay put, supply those rockets. Right, here comes my tank company. Now, let's see here. Fields of vision. If I stay here... Those tanks maybe... Could have just, they could still be here, maybe. You never know. This could be a good spot to move my panzers up. They will get some good opportunity fires at close range. Could take some heavy casualties, those from those T-34s, but gonna have to do something here. I'm gonna have to start advance here. So I press this save APs. Let's move one platoon up here. Let's put it here. Okay. Got one platoon there. Put one platoon there. They all had opportunity fire. See, they have action points. When the red bar comes below this white dash here, you can't perform opportunity fire. So now it's above. So these tanks have one opportunity shot each. So let's see what have I got. I'm gonna put this tank here with. Actually, I'm gonna move him up here as well, or why not get my command tank with this infantry here. This motorcycle squad. Right, so we got a setup here. We'll see what happens there. It's going to be dangerous. You might move in again with those T-34s. Right, this heavy weapons company here is going to be attacking from the south. So I'm going to move them around here. Right, this company here will start moving south as well. Yeah, snow came early this year. Already in October we got the snow. So yeah, it's going to be tough. Luckily there's lots of roads here. Paved roads even, and some muddy roads there. Right, this they're all going to be moving up here now. This whole company is going to move up and dismount in this general area. They can dismount next turn. And use this infantry to funnel in with the tanks here. Do the assault. Let's get all them up there. Right, so this tank here, what can you see from there? It's got some pretty good visibility here. Thinking of actually moving it a bit. Let's see over here. Maybe get him here. This is a good area. I have a lot of see if he has advancing troops here. Maybe in there. That could be a good spot right there. So let's move this Panzer there. This platoon of Panzer IIs all the way over here. Good. Now I have some view here. You can see if he's got more forces coming in next turn. Let's keep it there. Right, we do have this motorcycle unit here. They're going to be moving northwards. So scout units are also good to get behind enemy lines. Because if he's got artillery positions where he loads his guns on board artillery, if you find them with your recon, you can cause some serious damage to your enemy. You can take out his artillery positions and you'll lose his artillery support. But if he's got off-board artillery, there's not much you can do about it. So, right, Corps headquarters here. Right, they're going to be moving down here, I guess. Let's see, what's this? This is headquarters for one of my. Could actually start moving them. Yeah, I can move them up here. For one of my rifle companies there. So I guess all these are moving in that general direction. Yeah. Right, this recon here. Let's see, moving on this road here maybe. Have a look around, see if he's got some stuff here behind this hill. Let's get him on this road here. That was part of that, so he might as well move north. And that's all units considered, I guess. Let's have a look here. This is only the trucks there. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, did I get any arrived units here? No. Okay, so we are starting to form up this southern attack group. They're going to be moving up here and attack this part of the objective. So, starting to get my forces collected here. Right, we're in a crucial stage here now. Let's see if he moves in with a lot of units here. I do have some opportunity to fire, but could be in trouble here. I could take some heavy casualties. So I do have some, let's see my artillery support here. What do I got? I only have 2 rockets to be able to fire here. So let's have a look. What can they can see this from here. What can they see? Right. A good tactic is to actually plot artillery here now in this area here. Because if he moves in units and fires at me and we duke it out, in the beginning of my next turn, my artillery strikes will come down if he's got any remaining troops here. So that's a good one. So let's put some rockets here. Let's put 2 rockets here. And let's put 2 rockets here. Wow. Alright. See what happens here. end the turn. What happens? Right, he's moving a lot of trucks, apparently. And tanks. Kind of worried of those T-34s, actually. He seems to have a lot of tanks. That's worrying. Right, he moved them in. Right. Oops. Ooh, we took him out. He moved, charged right through here with some T-34s, and we attacked him in the rear, and took him out. Right, firing point blank there, no effect. He really wanted to get back to that objective there. Wow, and I plotted, damn, I should have put some artillery in there. Okay, 8 headquarters unable to provide supply, 1 unit low on ammo. Yeah, I'm moving all my headquarters now. Oh, here comes my rockets. Wow, okay. Pounding those villages. Okay, so he moved those T-34s back here. We fired, and then he moved in here. Right, the thing you can do is you can go into status. You can have a look at the strength, for instance. So here you can see your obviously I don't know his complete strength. I don't have, since Fog of Warzone. I don't know what he brought to the battle. But here is my whole. Here's all my units. All I got on the board at the moment. Here you can see losses. So I actually took out one T-34 Model 41 medium tank that moved into that village. There was only one tank in that platoon that got destroyed. So that means that must have been his command tank. These probably have 3 tanks in each platoon. I think that was the usual setup of these early T-34 companies. They had about 7 tanks in those companies. 1 command tank and 6 normal tanks. So he moved in here, and he didn't fire at me. Apparently, he might not have any opportunity to fire. The good thing is, he's got his rear towards my panzers, which means I can fire at him now, and he has a lower defense rating, since his forces are actually facing away from these tanks here. So that's a good thing. Right. So let's see. Did I get anything here on the... No, arrived. Okay. Right, let's move. If you press this reticle here, you're in fire mode. And if you do that and press next unit, you will scroll through all your eligible units that can actually fire this turn. So I'm going to start doing that. Right. Obviously, it starts off with the artillery, so that gun can fire this round. And here comes my panzers. Okay. So let's have a look here. I haven't taken any casualties here. I have 4 Panzer IVs in each platoon here. So let's see. If I hold this reticle over this tank here, it says I have attack 8 on hard targets. It's pretty low, since these tanks are not meant to fire at other tanks with that low velocity gun. But 8 is okay. I mean, he's going to have a lower defense now that he's got his back towards me. The problem is he is in a village, which gives him concealment -3, so he gets defense bonuses because his tanks are moving amongst buildings and it's harder to hit him. But let's try and shoot at these tanks here. So first Panzer IV fires, first platoon. No effect. Okay, let's try the next platoon here. No effect. Okay, this is bad. Right, next platoon fires. No effect. Okay, so now I fired 1 shot with each of these tanks, and the fire cost is 35. So basically, I can fire 2 times per round. But it's also good to leave fire action points for eventual opportunity fire. Because next turn, he's going to be firing back with these tanks, and I want to fire back as opportunity fire and hope to cause more casualties. So if I waste all my shots here now, and they all misses and no damage, that means he's going to be able to fire at me, and I won't be able to fire back. So it's always good to leave units in opportunity fire mode. Right, so this tank here, let's see, you can see them. That's my command tank. I gotta be careful with that tank. I don't want to lose it. So they could fire. See, he's 1 hex away now. So he has attack value of 6. And since I have extreme fog of war, I don't know what his defense is. But they're gonna fire a shot here as well. No effect. Okay, bad. Very bad attacks there. Right, so those are my artillery units. They can fire. Okay, so now I want to move units here. Oh boy, those T-34s is going to be tough to take out. Right, so what is this? This is with this heavy weapons platoon here. Now, it could be dangerous to move up here because he might want to choose to fire at me with instead. If he sees other targets. Yeah, if I move up here, those T-34s can actually spot those trucks. So he might lay down fire on those trucks instead. He might think that's a nicer target to take out than these panzers. You never know. So it's going to be dangerous. Let's see how far these can move and dismount. Maybe I should actually start moving them up here and dismount here. So that's an SS machine gun unit there. Let's move them up here. Those are my light anti-tank guns there. Let's see, this is AA guns. What can he see from this hex here? So that's actually a good cover there. We should move that truck up there, I think. Here. We had a sight to those T-34s. Right, so here we have that rifle company. Stop moving them up here. It's very dangerous here. You might even have more T-34s. So definitely next round I'm going to have to dismount this infantry here. Because they're moving dangerously close to being attacked. These unprotected trucks. I'm taking a gamble here. So what wargaming is all about. Taking gambles. Right. So artillery won't move. Okay, those panzers are going to stay there. Now, I don't have any defense value here. This is a clear hex. So, yeah, we'll see. Since I don't know what he's got up here, I was kind of tempted to move these tanks in this village, actually, and face him in this direction. But I have no idea what he's got here. He might have units here that will attack my tanks. So I'm thinking of actually using my infantry to scout up here. Let's move these motorcycle squads into this destroyed village here. See what happens here. Okay, they didn't get attacked. So, that could be good. Alright, what we got? So now I'm gonna need to dismount this infantry here. They're getting very close. Yeah, they should dismount here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, they should dismount. So let's jump out of these trucks. Okay, that's a mortar team. So, won't move that. Let's see here. It's a machine gun unit. Stop moving them up here. SS machine gun platoon. They have defense 8. Yeah, these are very good units here. Let's see. Where can I move these? I can actually move them 1 hex up here and dismount. Right, we've got those rifle squads there. They're ready. Let's see where I can move this guy. I can actually move him in there as well. So let's dump that infantry up there. Right. Right, this Panzer IV is getting actually quite dangerously close to these T-34s here. You could take it out. So let's see where I can move this. How about moving it up here somewhere? Have a look. See the visibilities here. So if I move him there, this is a pretty good spot actually. You'll have quite the view here as well. Still, he will be having an exposed flank here if he's moving stuff into these woods here. I'm gonna have to chance it. Let's move him a bit. Where can he go? He can actually go up here, so let's do that. Let's chance it. Like that. I'm not gonna... So move him back here. Yeah, a quick way to move... as I showed earlier, you can rotate the tank here with these buttons. But there's also quick buttons on the keyboard. It's the numeric pad, the number pad. 4, 6 is actually moving the facing, so it's good to know. Right, so he moved. Right, what do we got here? We've got the Corps headquarters. So they're just going to move one more a bit closer, and I'm going to keep them here to be in contact. Right, these motorcycle units will start moving north again. gonna have them scout this northern part of the map. But this headquarters was part of what? Yeah, those motorcycles. They can just keep moving north here. And these were moving in this general direction. When you get to your headquarters quite close, they do have quite a long command range, though. I think you can check that out. Let's have a look here. Show command range, yes. This headquarters actually has all these light hexes is command range. And I think the corpse has a huge one, yeah. Yeah, look at the corpse. It's basically covering the whole map here. The corpse headquarters. So that's pretty good. Right, so let's see here. What's next? Moving this direction here. Right, this motorcycle's here. Right, I know he's got stuff behind here. I want to sneak these guys up a bit. Circle around and see if I can spot anything in the rear here. It could be dangerous. Let's try and circle this scout units around this forest here. Right, all units considered there. Right, so let's go back to this action here. Now, 2 fresh platoons there. Let's have a look at these tanks. How can I move them? I can still move them, and if I save, I can actually move them 1 step up in this village here. I still don't know if he's got stuff here, because he could have moved units in, but he never fired with them. And when you immediately move into a hex, you don't spot units until the next turn. It takes about a turn to spot units, unless they fire at you, and you will usually spot them if they're this close here. So let's see here. This is obviously not good. I don't have much defense here. I should move these panzers into this village and have them facing these T-34s if I want to have the best possible defense. So let's try that. Right. And then I'm going to change him towards the tanks. Now I'm actually facing straight on his back here. Here's a gamble here. What to do? Do I want to waste all my shots and hope for the best? Or do I want to save some from opportunity fire? You have to make decisions here. So let's see, this Panzer here could be in trouble. What can he move? I'm not sure I want to move him in here, actually. That could be very dangerous. Could have stuff here. He's pretty exposed here, though. I'm going to leave that command tank there, actually. Or I could move him into this orchard here. This orchard has a -1 concealment. This village has a -3. Yeah. I should move him in here, I think. I have him facing north. Like that. Right. So let's see if I can get... Do I have any movement left on my trucks here? Yeah, these are going to move out. There's no point keeping these soft targets so close to the enemy positions. Artillery strikes might take them out. This truck here is unloaded. So I forgot to unload this truck here. So let's see. Could move him up 1 and dismount. So that's infantry there. Right, let's see here. I got this truck. This truck can actually move away. Yeah, so let's have a look at some of these units here. Right, these MGs are bad boys. They have some wicked firepower on soft targets. Yeah, they got 16 firepower at 1 hex range. They're devastating versus infantry here. Very limited hard attack though. And these platoons here, yeah, consists about 50 men here. Let's have a look at the range. Yeah, very limited. They have 14 versus soft. So these are very good versus infantry, these squads here. So I have this mortar here. Right, should I gamble? What should I do here? It's very tricky. Right, I think actually I am going to take these shots because I need to dish out as much firepower as possible versus these tanks. Take them out as soon as possible. So let's fire at this. Right, we took 1 T-34 out in that platoon, and the platoon is actually disrupted now. It says D, disrupted. That means everything's halved. They have half attack power, half movement, and disrupted. So that's good. I want to get them disrupted here. Let's fire at this other platoon. No effect. Let's fire at this one here. Come on. No effect. Wow. Okay, you can see how tough these T-34s are. I'm firing point blank at the rear of these tanks with these Panzer IVs, and I'm having a very hard time taking them out. Okay, so one of these platoons are actually ready. One is disrupted. Guess we're gonna have to live with that. So you can take a look at the strengths again. You can always look at the. So he's lost one T-34. That was probably his command tank, and that was one of his platoon tanks there. Interesting stuff. All right, artillery. Let's see here. We got loads of artillery. All right, so plot some heavy rocket barrage in this hex here. We want to take these tanks out. Right. We want to put some barrages here probably, and probably here. Okay, you've got these mortars here now. They have one. They could be plotted here as well. So put some mortar fire on these tanks. Put as much fire we can in this hex here. Try to take those T-34s out. Right, so I think I moved everything here. Yeah, alright. Okay, let's see what happens here. Going into turn 10. Yeah, he fires back. He fires my panzers there. No effect. We got an opportunity to fire there from the... There, we lost the panzer. Boom. Yeah, those T-34s are dangerous. So that undisrupted T-34 tank platoon fired at one of my Panzer IV platoons and destroyed the Panzer IV there. So first casualties of the battle. Let's hope he doesn't move those T-34s. Okay, he didn't. 6 headquarters unable to provide supply, 1 artillery unit unavailable, 2 units low on ammo, a total of 1 unit undisrupted or recovered morale on 1 unit's check. The Panzer IVs, yeah. Alright, let's have a look at the barrages here. Boom! No effect. No effect. No effect. Disabled. That means I knocked one of them out. Those mortars coming in there. Right, so my rocket barrage here actually took out one of his tanks here. So you can have a look. But he recovered. None of his tanks are disrupted. But he's taking casualties. That means when you take casualties from a platoon, obviously the firepower decreases. If you fire with 4 Panzer IVs at one target, you're going to have high firepower. But if 3 of them be knocked out and you only have 1 left, of course your firepower will be a lot lower. And your chances of actually causing casualties will be lower as well. Okay, so we have... Let's have a look here. Strengths. Yeah, he's lost two T-34s from the same tank platoon here. So probably that platoon only has 1 T-34 left. And 1 is actually fresh. Wow. Okay. Interesting stuff here. Interesting developments. Right, so let's see here what we can do. Do we get any arrived units? Nothing. Okay. So let's see. Now he's facing me. So obviously his defense is a lot higher now. And he's got opportunity fire. I know that because he only fired once from each platoon. That means he has 1 shot left in each platoon there. So that's dangerous. Alright, let's start moving some units here. These are what? My SS motorized rifle there. Let's see how far we can move these guys. I wonder if it's safe to move up here actually. Those T-34s might fire at these trucks. Let's move behind this here. Yeah, I think we can move up here. Ooh, yeah, taking the gamble there. Okay, what do we got here? That is the mortar team of this unit here. So let's move him up there. Oh, dang. Yeah, he saw me there. He got an opportunity fire. He didn't take any casualties. That truck platoon just retreated up on the fire from that T-34 there. Okay. This is a heavy weapons platoon here. Let's get him into this village here. Let's see. A 20-meter flak gun there. Okay, we got something here. What's this? Motorized. Alright, let's get him up here. Let's try to sneak them up there. Right, this is a 37 pack gun here. Obviously, very weak. You can have a look at it here. So look at the range here. He's only got 6 attack power at one range versus hard targets. So it's a very weak gun here. Let's move him up in this village here. Get some defense. Okay, these trucks just gonna move back in the rear. They've. Okay, let's move this machine gun unit up. Let's get these trucks here. This is the rifle. Whoa! He fired again. No effect though. Okay. I was lucky there. Let's get him up there. Right. Rockets. Here we go. So he actually shifted his tanks. So now he's facing this direction. So a good way would be to try to circle him and attack him from the rear here. It's the best option here to take those T-34s out. Right, so I have my tank platoon here. This one is taking a casualty. He's only got 3 tanks left. So let's have a look here. Right, we're gonna have to take these tanks out here. Let's see. This is my motorcycle unit here. I'm gonna move them up actually. See if they get fired upon. No one fired here. Let's see. Let's try and capture this objective actually. Let's move them up in this road here. So we got that objective with that recon squad. Right, so both those tanks fired. Now I know he hasn't got any opportunity fires left. So I want to circle him. I want to get some attacks in from the flanks and the rear here. Right, so I'm moving this Panzer. Yeah, what would be a good spot to move this tank here? I do want to keep my defense value though. Guess we can move them here. Right, rockets won't move. That headquarters is going to stay there. They're going to stay there. Look at this command tank. Let's see where we can move. We can actually move into this orchard here. Let's do that. Get some flank shots here. Right, infantry. So we have a SS machine gun platoon here. They're going to be starting to funnel up in this general direction here. I'm going to move them up in this orchard here. And this infantry here will also move in this general direction. Okay, let's see here. We got some more infantry here. Start moving them in here. Get these trucks out of here. Let's get this infantry in there. The mortar will stay put. That's a good place for that mortar to be. Or actually, let's move into this village here, actually. Get some defense there. Let's get these trucks down. Let's get them down into a safe area here in the rear. In the rear with a gear. Okay. Like that. The truck can stay there. Okay. Alright, this Panzer 2F here. Okay, he's got something moving down here. Some armored cars, it seems like. Right, we're going to see here. We're going to use this as a scout unit, actually. I want to move him up here and have a look what's going on up here, probably. Let's get him up here and have a look. Right, this motorcycle unit here could move forward, I guess. Right, we've got a headquarters unit here. He's part of those machine guns. Yes, he's moving north. And this one was part of, yeah, that they need to keep moving in this general direction. So are these. And this one as well. Right, these guys are going to keep moving up here. They're going to be circling around the battlefield here. Have a look. See their vision here. Vision here is pretty good. I want to get him maybe up here so I can spot what kind of units he's got behind this hill here. Seem to have moved up quite a bit of units there. Right, and this headquarters units will just continue north here. Right, that's all the units there. Right, let's have a look at who can fire here. The artillery can fire. Right, these panzers here. So I didn't move that panzer there. What's he got? 8 attack. Let's see. These panzers will fire at these tanks here now. Come on, please do some damage here. No effect. That actually is low on ammunition. That platoon that just fired. This one will fire as well. No effect. Oh boy, we're in trouble. We're in trouble here with those T-34s, causing me a headache. Okay, let's fire at this with this command tank here. Okay, we got a disruption on him. That's good. All units considered. Okay, let's have a look at this tank. I didn't move him. I'm gonna do a daring here. I'm gonna have to be a bit desperate here. I'm gonna move one tank platoon out of this field here. Face him in the back there. And we're gonna try and hit one of these. Who got disrupted here? So this platoon is disrupted. So I want to fire at this platoon here. Come on, do your worst. No effect. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we're in trouble here. Let's see. Can I move him back into that village? That would be the smartest move. Then leave him in that open terrain. Yeah, I'm gonna move him in here, facing him. So we have defense 6 on those panzers. So they were actually one of Germany's at this time of the war heaviest tanks. It's actually a medium tank, but they were pretty good for the Germans. They didn't have many more powerful tanks than these at the time of the war. This early stage. Right, so everybody moved here. Let's have a look at the artillery. Yeah, we got some rockets. We're gonna be pounding here with rockets. Oh yeah, we're gonna unload hell here. We want to take these tanks out. Yeah, let's have a look at the range here. How far can these rockets? These rockets can fire pretty far, actually. Yeah, but we are gonna be concentrating on those tanks. We need to grind them down. Okay, let's see. So I moved everything, I think. Let's just end the turn here and see what happens. Okay, incoming Russian artillery. He fired smoke. Yeah, he knows where I am now, so now I'm going to be anticipating the Russian artillery as well. Right, he's putting up a lot of smoke screens here. Okay, he fires at my panzers there. No effect. We fired back. We eliminated it. Nice. No effect. Okay, it seems like he's retreating out of that hex there. He retreated. Oh, look at this. Loads of stuff here. Okay, this one is opportunity fire here. That looks like a Russian machine gun unit. Trucks loaded with infantry probably. It's unloading. That looks like an engineer unit. Wow, he's bringing some guys here to the fight. That's for sure. Anti-tank guns. He's got loads of stuff coming in there. That's a headquarters unit there. That looks like a mortar team. So he moved back and forth there. That's kind of weird. Come on, end your turn there, please, so my artillery can grind that last platoon down. Okay, so we're spotting some big movements here. 7 units. Okay, we spotted a field gun here as well. He's got artillery here. 3 units are low on ammo. That's not good. I need to get my headquarters units up. Alright, let's have a look at the barrages here. Boom! No effect. No effect. Disabled. Wow, we took out another one there. No effect. No effect. Okay. Wow. That rocket artillery just took out another tank. He's not disrupted though. If he was disrupted, I would make an assault now. But I think I do have overwhelming units here, anyways. But it's very hard to attack undisrupted units. If they are not disrupted, they would defend themselves pretty good. You need to be lucky to succeed. Right. So we're gonna end the video here. We are running high on time here, so we're going to pick up the action in the next. We moved almost over half the battle here. So thanks for watching, and pick up the action in the next.